Hi guys, this is the answers video for the 6.6 try then check problems. So we've got two law of sines problems here. The first one's just a basic, we're finding the length of xy. So let's highlight xy. That is this side right here. And we might notice that that's across from angle W, right? So since that's across from angle W, I'm going to call this side little w. Okay, and then I'm just going to look at what else I know. Well, I've got angle y, and then across from angle y, I have this 28 side, 28 centimeters. So since that's across from angle y, I'm going to call that little y. Oh my god, Ollie is sitting right next to me and he looks so adorable right now. Okay, anyway, sorry. Let's write our equation. So using the law of sines, I know that little w divided by the sine of angle w is going to be equal to what I get when I do the same thing with y. So little y divided by the sine of angle big Y. So that's our law of sines equation. Now I'm going to plug in the numbers that we know, and then we're going to solve it. So I don't know little w, so we're going to leave that as little w, but I know that angle w is 79. So sine of 79 degrees, that's equal to little y, which is 28 centimeters, divided by, oops, sine of angle y, which is 52. Okay, and now we're just solving for little w. So the next thing I'm going to do in that solving process is turn my trig values into decimals just using the calculator, right? So I'm going to use my calculator and then rewrite those as decimals. So now I've got little w divided by, for sine 79, I punch in 79, hit the sine button, and then round. If I round, I get 0.98 equals 28 centimeters divided by, punch in 52, hit the sine button, and round we get 0.79. Okay, we're almost there. We're trying to get little w by itself, so I need to get rid of 0.98. So to get rid of 0.98, I'm going to multiply by 0.98 on both sides. Okay, so then on the left, my 0.98s cancel out, leaving only little w all by itself, which is exactly what I wanted, right? And then on the right side, I just need to do the operations over here. I just need to simplify this. So I can start by doing 28 over 0.79. Okay, and just leave what you get as your answer and then multiply by the 0.98. And then I should get 34. When I round, I get 34.73. Oh, no, I want that to be blue. And check in about units. Our units were centimeters. So I'm going to label my answer as centimeters. Okay, and there's our first law of sines problem. Hopefully not too bad. All right, next one. It looks scary because there's a lot of words here, but it's basically the same as what we've been doing, and I have the diagram pretty much labeled for you. So we've got Annie. She's flying over a 2,500 meter landing strip in a hot air balloon. So here's Annie up here in the balloon. Brandon and Kala are on opposite ends of the landing strip. So Brandon, Kala. and they're looking up at Annie with angles of elevation that are just labeled on the diagram. So Brandon's is 39, Cala's is 62. Okay, and we want to know what is the distance between Annie and Cala. So we're looking for this side of the triangle. All right, so let's look at what we've got. That side of the triangle is opposite of Brandon, right? So maybe we call Brandon angle B, B for Brandon. And so I'm going to call the side opposite him little b. Okay. And then I've got, let's see, I've got Cala's angle, but if I go across from Cala's angle, I don't know that side, so that's not helpful. I also have Annie's angle here, and if I go across from that angle, I do know that side. So let's use that. Let's maybe call that angle A for Annie. So if I go across the triangle from angle A, I get 2,500 meters. Let's call that little a. All right, so now we can write a law of sines equation. So let's say little a divided by sine of angle Annie is equal to little b divided by the sine of angle Brandon. Okay, so that's just law of sines, and now we're just in territory that we're really familiar with, right? So we're going to plug in the numbers that we know and then solve for little b. So I know little a is 2,500 meters. I know angle Annie is 79 equals little b we don't know, so we leave it as little b, divided by sine of angle Brandon, which is 39 degrees. Okay, and now we're going to solve this for little b. So next phase is to turn our trig values into decimals using our calculator. So we're going to rewrite, so we've got 2,500 meters divided by, punch in 79, hit the sine button. If we round, we get 0.98. Okay, equals little b divided by, punch in 39, hit the sine button, and if we round to 2 decimals, we get 0.63. Okay, and now we're solving this for little b. So I want to get little b by itself, which means I need to get rid of 0.63. I'm currently dividing by 0.63, so to get rid of it, we're going to multiply by 0.63. Okay, so on the right side, my 0.63's cancel, and I just have little b left over there, which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted little b by itself. And then on the left side, I just need to do all of this stuff. So maybe I start with 2,500 divided by 0.98. Okay, so hit enter, leave, or equals, leave whatever you get. It's going to be a big long decimal. And then just hit times 0.63. And we get 1,607. Round to 2 decimals, so 0.14. And our units are meters. So Brandon and Annie are 1,607.14 meters apart. Or sorry, Annie and Cala. My bad. Little b was the distance between Annie and Cala. Okay, so that was a law of sines problem in a little bit of context. But hopefully once we had everything labeled and the triangle was already labeled for you, you could see that it was just the same as what we were doing before. I hope this helped you understand these problems, and you are done for the day, so have a great day, guys.